roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now Conley. Over Paul. Conley's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker fires from way outside. They get it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Passes it to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Ayton inside. Covered by Mitchell. Crowder kicks to Paul. There's the triple. Here's Bridges with the drive. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now, here's Bridges. A baseline J. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bridges for 3. And the Suns miss again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Count it, good.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively. Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Second team foul.
Suns leading by 6. And here is Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Driving inside.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest
2 minutes
shots.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Mitchell wide open. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And a deep 3 from Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell left side. Gets a hand on it, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. He drives in, and the dunk by Booker.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns a fast break. Over to the wing. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good from outside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Mitchell with it. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. He dishes it to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Phoenix scoring again. From deep. Oh, big time play.
And he nailed it. That's a
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ayton kicks it out to Booker. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Conley finds Bogdanovich, and Utah another 3.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
The drive by Paul, and the Suns miss again.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Gobert in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
Suns have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Booker outside. Bridges passes to Booker. He takes it in. Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Pass to Bridges. The dish to Crowder. Ayton kicks to Booker. Tries the spin move. Driving to the basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Bridges, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Bogdanovich looking around. Mitchell outside. Booker pulls it in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ayton finds Crowder. Stolen by Conley. For three, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges attacking. Ayton dishes to Bridges. On the wing, Booker, covered by Conley. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Booker up top, covered by Conley. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Bogdanovich left side. And stolen by Ayton. Conley against Paul. It's tipped. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Drains the three-pointer. And a close game so far to the Suns. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Gay with it, now guarded by Crowder. Whiteside gets to Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. For 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Crowder. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here's Ingles outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, here's Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Ingles covering. Oh, Paul in position. One-on-one here, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. McGee with the block. In the corner, Shamet with it. Now the feed to McGee. Over Whiteside. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Shot from 12. The Jazz with another miss. Suns leading by 3. Shamet on the wing. Ingles covering. Shamet the pass to Payne. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Here's Payne. McGee. Sweet move. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. Can they get it? Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Payne dishes to McGee. Nice move. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. And taken away by Johnson. It's tipped. Payne with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Shamet. Ingles covering. Shamet the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson on the wing. Ingles. Clarkson taking his time here. Can't hit from in close. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Shamet. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Down low. Deflects the pass. And here they come. Here's Pascal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pascal's got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Going inside. And the pass to Nader. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Driving in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Bridges attacking. Booker with no one around. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Suns?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
Ayton kicks to Paul. There's the 3. Rebound, Utah. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hands it from downtown.
Oh, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Outside Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here is Conley. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Here's Booker. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Bridges to the inside. Pocket 4. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. It's good. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Outside Conley. Dishes to Gobert. From the arc. Conley's shot is off. Suns leading by 8. Steps back. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Utah. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Looking to get back on track here. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell. Just so calm and focused. Understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Al Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Clock at 6. Paul outside. That 3 off the mark. And here is O'Neal. Missed.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots.
right, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Here's a three from Paul. Can't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Butler, out to Lowry. 4-3, and Ayton pulls it down. And Booker gets double teamed. And here's Crowder from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry outside, out to the wing. Adebayo passes to Lowry, back to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Left side Booker. Pass to Crowder. Inside. Here's Ayton to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Now Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Stolen by Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Paul shot is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Tucker. From behind the arc. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Phoenix.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Back to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Outside Booker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Cash money on the open jump shot.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. To the left side wing. Tucker. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
3-point field goal.
Tucker's got 6.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Plenty of space. Outside for Butler. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Robinson. Over Booker. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Setting the floor for Miami. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Adebayo. The Suns clear it. Crowder outside. Right side, Paul. Releases from the wing and drills it. Paul's got his first points of the game.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul, a phenomenal ball handler.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. From deep. And the Suns get it back. And he lobs it up top. That evens the score.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Ball against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Driving to the basket. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 6. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights of your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Off target on the 15-footer.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Booker on the take to the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Butler passes to Robinson. Lowry outside. Butler, a screen on Paul. Pass to Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ball against Lowry. And again, it's the Suns missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's the 3. Butler against Bridges. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Outside for Butler. And Ayton pulls it down.
2 minutes.
Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Knocks it loose. Outside Robinson. In transition, here come the Suns. Adebayo grabs the board.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Paul. Now Bridges. Clock at 6. From deep. On target from range. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
It's Lowry with a drive. Lets it go. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. From deep 3-point range. Shamet, no good. The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Strus. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Oh, McGee with the block. Payne on the bounce. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Hero for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdel Nader. Then there's Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Hero. Dedmon a screen. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
It's McGee, high post. Left side Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 1. Payne against Oladipo. Morris with it. Back to Oladipo. Morris passes to Oladipo. Here he goes. And that one drops for him.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Payne pass to McGee. Payne drives. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Out left to the wing. The 3. Strus with the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. On the take. Pass to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they get it back. Morris can't hit. Back to Shamet from the arc. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Oladipo outside. Johnson against Hero. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. He just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Now here's Payne. A minute 53 left in the third. Steps back to the right side. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hero from downtown. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Hero. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
McGee a screen. Here's Nader. They get it again. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee. Back to Shamet. Another shot. Can't cash it in from close range. Oladipo against Payne. Dedmon inside. Morris down low. Johnson on him. Now here's Oladipo. Defended by Payne. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Now Payne. Oh, they need this. He can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Paul. From deep. And Hero grabs the board. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Pulls up, high post. Crowder grabs the miss.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Bridges finds Crowder. Off target with the 3. Well, the Heat shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Ayton against Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
It's Bridges on the wing. Now here's Paul. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Hero for 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Crowder against Oladipo.
Heat foul.
A line change here for Miami.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
Butler with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Tucker. Offline with a three. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Booker. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Let's go with a three. Lowry against Crowder. For 3, Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. From behind the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
A nice shot by Butler.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Launches a 3, and Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Crowder with a steal. Lowry against Paul. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Crowder. Left side Paul. From 8 feet. Jump shot is good.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Up top Lowry. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Robinson. Outside Butler. No good off the back of the rim.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Adebayo from long range. That one doesn't drop. Bridges left side. And the Suns miss again.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
So no problem for Miami. Hard alley, good stuff.
Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Paul kicks to Crowder. The three-pointer, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Jumps up. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Ball against Young. Crowder, a screen on Young. To the middle. A shot. And the rejection by Collins. Passes it to Young. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
On the wing, Booker. Driving inside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. The drive by Booker, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And the Suns miss again.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Back to Young. Paul with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Paul. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Capella, and the rejection by Ayton. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Booker left side. And he hits it to tie the game up. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
2 minutes remaining in the
Still
first.
underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Paul passes to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. He feeds it to Bridges. Bogdanovich against Booker. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Capella, high post. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Ayton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young outside. 4 seconds left. Not going to go that time. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to...
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the paint, looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Young looking around. Back to Capella. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hawks working the ball around. Reddish dishes to Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Now here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young pass to Capella. To the inside.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And it's a 5-point Suns lead. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. But he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Trey Young.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul outside. The pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Booker. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Third team foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Shooting
the Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Outside, Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And there's Bridges on the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 2.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Capella. Paul against Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Young. Paul with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Ayton. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Paul against Young. Paul goes in, and Ayton throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
21.
First half, we saw a pretty tight bench. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. To see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And Williams, here we go. And he uses the glass on the lane. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Payne with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Payne kicks to Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
The Hawks trailing. Right outside. Lots of room. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Nader. McGee is screen on Williams. He takes it in, and the rejection by Jang. It's right on the wing. Here's the three. Williams kicks to Jang. Here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right, looking around. Inside, Hunter. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hunter. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Shamet. The feed to Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now Williams to the inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Johnson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. With the drive. Payne's shot is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams passes to Jang. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
But when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Hawks making a switch here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Payne gets a wide open look. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
On the wing, Bridges. The drive by Booker. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Passes it to Jang. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovic. The pass to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The shot by Paul, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Bridges with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Bridges passes to Paul. Kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
That one doesn't drop. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up 4. We're going to step aside for just a second.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish into the 3 slot. And Bogdanovic kicks to Reddish. Capella at the elbow. And here's Bogdanovich for three, and they recover it. Suns trail by 4. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Atlanta on D. And here is Paul. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Phoenix. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Capella with a screen on Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young against Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
On the wing, Booker. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here's Reddish. Not a lot of room, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And here's Young from the arc.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Takes a step back. Ball fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Young pass to Reddish. And that one goes out of bounds. And is touched by Ayton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Booker inside. He's against Young.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you. Throw it down.
Ball against Young. Down low. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges leading the charge. Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. Ayton against Young. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Booker. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Crowder with the steal. To the middle. And Crowder brings it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
1:12 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 3-pointer. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Ayton inside. Young's there.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now, here is Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. To the paint. Capella kicks to Young. To shoot over to the left wing. From 13, some solid D from Paul. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker the pass to Bridges. To take the lead. It's off. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Calling it loud for your dancer. And we're almost there.
Young with no one around. It's in!
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game.
That's the end
This
of the game.
win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment. And
showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. And here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Utah the other way. Back to Conley. Up and over Crowder. Tries again. Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark. Paul against Conley. For 3, Booker. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Spins. Pass to Booker. Crowder with a screen. Hoop poked away. Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside for Booker. That shot off. Conley with some nice D's. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Mitchell drives in. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. To the middle. Tipped. To the paint. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Now Gobert. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the drought. The shot by Conley, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And out of bounds, the Jazz will take it. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Inside, Paul with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 5 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Jazz. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Crowder. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick and roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
On the wing, Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Booker on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Paul. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He takes it in. Booker for 3. Paul passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Back to Gobert. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Paul against Conley. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Down low. 5 on the clock. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, BA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. To the middle. Crowder with a steal.
His 4th turnover tonight. He's got to play more under control.
Booker finds Ayton. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. 4 on the clock. Paul for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
From deep, Conley. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside on the wing, Crowder. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Conley. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc.
Well, that's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
The assist.
Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Conley against Paul. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
The drive by Paul. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Fires the 3. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Suns on top, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. Here's Whiteside, covered by McGee. McGee with a steal.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Payne, pass to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. The rebound by Oni. Utah trailing here. Nifty move. Gay attacking. Hauled in by McGee. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Clock at 6. Payne with it. Now Whiteside defending. McGee can't hit from in close.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Ingles passes to Gay. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Picked it. It's Shamet on the wing, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Clarkson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Suns.
And Johnson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Honey, defended by Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Clarkson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
The Suns leading. And here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Johnson against Gay. Back to Payne. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. With the drive. Shot is good by Oni.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Payne with it. Now Whiteside defending. McGee's shot is off.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure. But the lob has got to be better than that.
To the left wing. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Well, the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. It's Nader on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Nader's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Oni. Now Whiteside. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Kay outside. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 6. 19-footer. And that one comes up a bit short.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Payne. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good.
Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot by Conley. No good. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Campaign, Cameron Johnson out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet to the paint. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And so they foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. The three, O'Neal counted from distance. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Gobert with a block. And they'll get another chance. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Goes back up. Paul passes to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 7.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Pass to Bridges. Now Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, Devin Booker, his shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Royce O'Neal. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Mitchell against Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he commits the intentional foul.
2 minutes. Phoenix foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his 2nd.
Pass to O'Neal.
3rd team foul.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
4th team foul.
1:56 left in the game. Conley on the attack. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. The shake. 5 on the clock. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his
3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with it. Outside Booker. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Covered by Crowder. Yeah! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Now here's Booker. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They double team Paul. The three from Ayton. Utah with the rebound. The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss and stolen by Gobert. Here's the three. Knocked away. So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one...
5 roaming the paint. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Paul against Lowry. And the pass to Tucker. The dish now to Butler. Beyond the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Paul outside. The offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul fires from way outside. Paul can't get that one to fall. Oladipo against Booker. Oladipo outside. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Paul with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. It's been a quick start for Miami. There's the drive. Butler finds Lowry. No good on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Phoenix no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Tucker. Lowry with the ball. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. They need this. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Passes to Butler. Adebayo, high post. And here's the break. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Into the lane. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Lowry. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Oladipo outside. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Tucker can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Adebayo against Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Adebayo with the ball. Bridges covering. Butler against Bridges. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Feeds it to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. And there's the pass to Crowder. Dishes it to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Miami leading by 4. Here's Lowry. Misses from close range.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Oladipo. Booker against Oladipo. Takes it from 10, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Lowry. Over Paul. And that one released in time, but no good.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out front, up 4. And we'll be back in just a moment.
It's a real life momentum. You know, it really.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Butler with the steal. Down low. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Butler.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Ball against Lowry. The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Heat lead by 4.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. From 13, offensive rebound, Ayton, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Paul for 3.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Butler finds Robinson. The second effort. Another shot. And the bucket is good from Butler in deep. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Booker, and Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The drive by Booker. Shoots over Hero, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And he goes in for the dunk.
the knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
It's tipped. Over in the corner, Hero. Over Paul. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges dishes the ball. Bridges outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Miami now. They're on an 11-3 run. Hero, no good. Suns trail by 10. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
foul.
3rd team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. Passes it to Strus. Here's Hero. Nails the wide open jump shot. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
And all right, David, thank you.
22. The Suns. 10.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Elbow shot. Crowder kicks to Booker. On deep. Rebound by the Heat.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Crowder. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Hero, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th break in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Paul kicks to Booker. Inside, shot clock at 6, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Hero from long range. That one, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bridges. Over in the corner, Paul. Off target from three-point range.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Vincent, the pass to Devin. A three. Miami no good on that time either.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And it's good, 2 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Paul's shot is off. The Heat leading by 11. 1:03 left to play in the third. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. Shoots the three. The shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Fast break. Here we go. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul outside. Kicks it to Ayton. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Vincent. No points in the game yet for him. Up top, Hero. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Heroes got the lead up to 14 now for Miami. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfort.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands. He's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Ball outside. To the middle. Ayton dishes the ball. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Butler from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Lowry against Booker. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Rebound by the Suns.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Here's Booker. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 19 points. Lowry from outside. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
It's hard to figure out Chris Paul because he's so shifty off pick and rolls.
Lowry from outside, kept alive. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 20.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside Crowder. Ball goes in, and Adebayo sends it back. Now Oladipo. Lowry passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler on the way. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Fires for three. Lowry can't get it to go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside Butler. Lowry looking around. Again, the miss by Lowry. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 16-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep. The shot misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
a moment. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
But yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Young can't hit. Booker against Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bogdanovich finds Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Stolen by Young. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's Young with the 3.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bridges outside. Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Pass to Bridges. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Young missing again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Booker. Here he goes. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. Crowder left side from deep. Hits the trifecta. Crowder's got 5.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. Paul with a steal. Booker attacking. Now Bridges. Left side Paul. Ayton with it. And Collins with the big block.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 2. And Booker with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Young, the pass to Capella. Misses from short range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Bridges. Booker against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Paul against Young. Shot to stop the run. Crowder grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker finds Ayton. Puts the move on. Shoots over Capella. Another shot. Ayton passes to Crowder. Now here's Paul. Stolen by Young. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Crowder with a steal.
Great energy and activity on defense.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From 12 feet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job.
And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Booker can't get it to go.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Here's Reddish. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. Collins, no good. The Suns leading. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Now Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he lays it up and in. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Back to Young from downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Young against Paul. And Collins with the big block. And he's able to get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Booker with the jam.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Capella. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
It's Booker on the wing. He's got 5. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, in the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Booker with it, and Capella picks him up defensively, and Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's 1:38 left in the second. Back to Young. Fires for three. Buries it from three. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ball against Young. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. The three is up. Nails it from three. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Releases. Tries again. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Young. 11 seconds left in the first half of this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
And a deep three.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He hit it.
Great shot.
The clock runs out and... we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
Lou Williams. I count 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul finds Ayton. Chang pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Left side Gallinari. Here's Chang. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Gallinari. Fires it from 18. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Gallinari is so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, the screen on right. And Booker, here we go. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Booker.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble where the team he was on did not lose really established a lot of confidence and the hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Williams up top. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Crowder. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Takes a step back. And Booker, here we go. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Shooting for Phoenix.
It's going to go on DeLon Wright. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Suns making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. McGee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Payne against Williams. Pass to Shamit. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right side Gallinari fires the three. Clock at 6. Here's Jang, covered by Johnson. Jang's shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Right against Payne. Pass to Nader. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Payne, pass to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Nader. He can't get it to go. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Well, the Hawks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Inside. A minute 37 left in the third quarter here. Capella against McGee. Bogdanovich on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne drives. Pass to Nader. Driving to the basket. Hangs in the air. And he sinks the layup. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
There's Young with the three. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. The kick out to Johnson. To the paint. Collins left side. Young against Payne. Here's Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got his first basket.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Back to Payne. It's Shamit on the wing. Outside Payne. 4 seconds left. And Collins with the big block. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Young against Payne. Basket's good. And the Suns lead by 7.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Stolen by Bridges. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Hawks trailing. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Booker against Capella. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Young against Paul. Poke loose. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Outside Booker. Ayton against Capella. Ayton passes to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Young. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Paul with a steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. And here's the fast break. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drops in the 3.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball against Young. And again, it's Atlanta. 1:57 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. There's the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Stolen by Bridges. 1:03 left in the game. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. by Booker. And here's Paul. To the left side wing. Five on the clock. This one for three. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three, Booker knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 11.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Bogdanovic misses there. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.